Alrighty, everybody, welcome back to the Arena Football Nation channel. And in today's video, we're going to take a look at the Indoor Football League Week 1 recap, as we had a lot of great action to start off the 2025 season for the IFL. Also, we had the new streaming service rolled out by the IFL before the season started, and a lot of drama there, as the way it was rolled out wasn't exactly a great job in my opinion, and many others, but we still went ahead and purchased the plan. I think it was the full year plan, and went ahead to obviously watch the games, review the quality, see if it's worth the purchase as a customer you would make, and also just watch the game so we can do these recaps and just be a fan. We were fans, so we want to watch the football, so let's get right into it. Alright, as I said, this is the 17th season of the IFL, the longest continuously running league for indoor football in the United States. So a lot of great teams make up this league across the nation, and there should be some great matchups this year as we look forward to many teams starting their campaign to either earn their first championship or get another one in the trophy cabinet. So, like I said, 3 games are on the docket for the opening weekend for the IFL. First up, I would have to say, is going to be a thrilling finish with the Steamwheelers edging the Blizzard in a 39-37 victory. So, big rivalry going to this game, regional rivalry between the Steamwheelers and the Blizzard. And this is a very interesting matchup right out the gates, as the Steamwheelers are going to, with this win, they avenged last year's playoff loss. So that was pretty interesting to look at as well. But quarterback Daquan Neal led the charge for this game, and both through the air and on the ground, he did a fantastic job. Green Bay struck first in the game, but the Steamwheelers defense delivered some really key stops to keep that game within reach. Like I said, 39-37, so it was a close battle all the way through. But with the game on the line, you got to give props to Daquan Neal. He connected with Davian Johnson for a clutch go-ahead touchdown, with Green Bay responding with a late score there in the game with a 2-point conversion. But Quad City, they went ahead and ran out that clock and sealed the win with a defensive stand. That puts the Steamwheelers at 1-0 on the season, and really looked solid. Both teams, real grind fest there. Solid matchup between those two rivals. So it was a lot of fun to watch. I had to say the stream quality was fantastic. I don't know if this is going to be the same experience other people will have, but this is my personal experience. I was able to start the stream and didn't have no buffering issues or freezing up. Didn't have no spinning pirate head, but it was a good stream quality. And yeah, I gotta say, I was pleasantly surprised. I was really looking to see some issues pop up, being thinking something's going to be bad coming out of this, but no, it was great, quick quality. I think the score bug was pretty nice, and I thought even the advertisements weren't bad either. So it was a pretty good overall experience as a customer. That's my opinion, but also the game was fantastic on the field. Players did a great job. Gotta give props to Daquan Neal. He did a fantastic job leading that offense, like I said. Alright, let's look at our next game. We have the Oilers traveling to the Gunslingers. And this one is a game I was pretty excited for. You have the Gunslingers no longer having their quarterback at the helm there. Castronova went to another league, played for another team. So really excited to see how this offense is going to be going into this season, as they were definitely one of the more premier offenses in the IFL last year. Didn't have a defense to keep other teams at bay enough, but they had so many shootout games throughout last year. So pretty excited to see how they're going to do. And then Tulsa Oilers, they're looking like one of the better teams coming into this season as well. So we're going to give a good key early test for both teams to see where they stand. Also, I feel like this is just going to be a good, little geographical rivalry, as you have Frisco, bailed out of the league this year. So this is going to take up that spot where the Texas-Oklahoma rivalry So really excited to see this game get started. You have I think it was 3 games on the season, the 3 matchups for these two teams. So gotta say, it was another great game. You know, a little grind fest as well. Tulsa Oilers ended up holding off the Gunslingers, and it was a hard-fought win, 28-20. T.J. Edwards second. He did a resilient job. He did a fantastic job at quarterback, leading the charge there, throwing for 93 yards and 3 touchdowns while adding 23 rushing yards and a score. You had their new quarterback for the Gunslingers, quarterback Malik Henry. You might have heard of him. He showed flashes of brilliance, but he struggled with his consistency throughout the game. He went 15 for 32 for 140 yards, 2 touchdowns, and an interception. So I know San Antonio and the Gunslingers are looking for a lot of good things from him. Really impressed with his. He's been a little bit of a what would you call it? A travel man, or I can't think of the word I'm trying to think of, but he's been around multiple leagues and multiple teams. So hopefully he can settle in and really earn the job there in San Antonio and be a quarterback for the future for them, as I know they want to continue to have that journeyman. That's the word I was looking for. I just popped in my head. But I know that they want looking for him to be a solid quarterback, lead that offense, so they can be obviously high scoring, team going forward. Tulsa's efficiency proved to be the difference though going into this game. They converted all 4th down attempts, which is pretty impressive. San Antonio faltered on key possessions, and the defensive back Trey Harvey, he delivered 2 crucial second half interceptions to secure the victory, giving the Oilers an early season momentum going into week 2 and forward. So of the rivalry, 3-game series, right? Oilers get the first one, and a lot of questions were answered. A lot of early season looks at these two teams. So I thought it was a fantastic matchup. Once again, stream quality was great. Had no issues at all. I particularly liked the drone footage. I thought that was pretty neat, something different, and it was it was just some different looks. I've complained a lot about that on this channel for multiple teams and leagues. It's just one stagnant camera that just pans left and right across the screen, and it's usually so far away you can't even read the numbers on the jerseys sometimes, or see the logo on the helmet. But I love that they're trying something different, the IFL, with that drone footage, so that was pretty cool. And San Antonio, they do a great job on their home games. Fans, I hope that community keeps coming together for that team. They have a fantastic product and ownership there, so hopefully they continue to get bigger and better down there in San Antonio. All right, our final game this past weekend, you had the Jacksonville Sharks traveling up north on the coast to take on the Massachusetts Pirates. So this is another little bit of a rivalry. It spans back to a previous league for both teams. So no love lost here, as it was the Sharks coming into this game and looking extremely dominant, taking it to the Pirates, winning 46-25. Not a lot of people expected this to happen, as the Pirates, they were the team, the losing team in the championship last year. They usually always have really solid offense and defense. No slouch when it comes to signing big names for this team. So really big statement by the Jacksonville Sharks coming into game 1 and looking so solid against a good opponent in the Massachusetts Pirates. Gotta say, the dominant performance from quarterback Caleb Barker for the Sharks really set the tone, and he's gonna be something special down there in Jacksonville. So hopefully he stays healthy going forward, because that's gonna be a key component for the Sharks down there in Duval. Like I said, Barker, he wasted no time launching a 34-yard touchdown pass strike to Karan Ashley on the opening drive. Ashley torched the Pirates secondary with 83 yards and 2 touchdowns, while Barker picked up part of their defense with 111 yards and 4 passing scores. So solid performance there from the quarterback. Jacksonville kept pressure even into the second half, highlighted by Tyler King's 46-yard kickoff return touchdown to extend the lead to 32-7. So this game was already over pretty early on at that point. Offense was so prolific in this game. But you also got to say Kenji Bahar, he struggled a little bit, committing 4 turnovers that stifled any chance of them having a comeback in this game. The Sharks erupted for 26 second half points, setting the tone for the season down there in Duval. Like I said, really big things for them. And this Sharks team looking to be an early favorite out the gates for the East Coast Division there. So pretty impressive showing. Massachusetts looking to balance back there and really recover from this early season loss, especially to a old rival in this game. All right, and here we have the IFL's Week 1 Players of the Week. For Offensive Player of the Week, you have Daquan Neal, the quarterback for Quad City Steamwheelers. He put on a show in the season opener for Quad City, completing 12 of 16 passes for 123 yards and 2 touchdowns. He also added 51 rushing yards and 3 rushing touchdowns, totaling 5 scores and an all-around dominant performance in Week 1. Then our defensive player of the week, you had Malik Jones, defensive back for the Jacksonville Sharks. Jones led the Sharks defense in their season-opening win. He recorded 4 tackles, 1 interception, 1 pass breakup, and a fumble recovery. His presence in the secondary helped shut down the Massachusetts offense, leading that defense in a very stout and impressive showing. Then our special teams player of the week, you had Tyler King, the returner for the Sharks. He made an immediate impact on special teams with 2 returns for 50 yards, including a momentum-shifting kickoff return for a touchdown. All right, everybody, that will do it. A quick coverage of all 3 games you have going in this first week for the IFL. Let's take a look at Week 2 as we have a bigger slate of games on the docket. On Friday, March 28th, you have Quad City traveling to Massachusetts. So like I said, Quad City getting that big win in Week 1. Let's see if they can repeat it at Massachusetts. Pirates obviously need to bounce back from that loss to the Sharks, so this should be a great game. And excited to see what storylines come out of there. Then you have another geographical rival for Green Bay as Iowa comes to town. Green Bay Blizzard looking to have a bounce back after that loss to the Quad City Steamwheelers. But no love lost, obviously, between Green Bay and Iowa. So this should be another fantastic matchup, as that's another solid rivalry in the IFL. Then, one of the big games I'm really looking forward to, you have the Fishers Freight, our new team in the league this year, traveling to the Northern Arizona Wranglers. Wranglers not getting a lot of respect on this season, as they're really lowly ranked in a lot of preseason standings for this upcoming season. So really excited to see who comes out in this game and where Fishers Freight stands as a team early on in the season. So really good matchup for them. And Northern Arizona they're looking to get some respect in the game here and show Fishers Freight, hey, welcome to the league. You know that's what they're looking to do. So really exciting matchup there. A lot to see coming out of it. Where will Northern Arizona stand, and how good is Fishers Freight coming into this season? That was on Saturday as well. Then that is your lone Saturday game. Excuse me. First 2 are on Friday night. Then on Sunday, you have the Tucson Sugar Skulls traveling to the Arizona Rattlers. Hey, another battle in the desert out there between 2 Arizona teams. Looking to see just how good each team is to start the season. This is a good start to see where they both stand. So another rivalry matchup there. Then on Sunday, our last game Sunday, you have the San Antonio Gunslingers traveling to the Bay Area Panthers. Panthers are another team that were ranked pretty high in the preseason standings. So looking to see how good they really are. San Antonio looking to bounce back from that loss. So it should be a great matchup there as well. Our lone game Monday night, you have Vegas Nighthawks. They're ranked preseason number 1s in a lot of rankings. They're traveling to the San Diego Strike Force. So once again, 2 teams haven't played yet. So a little bit of a geographical matchup there as well. A short drive for Vegas to see who is going to have the better start to their campaign, 2025 campaign, as Vegas highly touted coming into this season. And San Diego, I thought they did a great job last year overall. I was pleasantly surprised with how much they improved. So let's see how they do against a big-time preseason favorite. All right, everybody, that will do it for our recap of Week 1 of the Indoor Football League. If you enjoy this kind of content, please subscribe to the channel, join the Arena Football Nation as we march on to 1,000 subscribers. And like the video, please, so that shows that you appreciate this kind of content. We will be covering all the leagues, doing recaps, and doing other content as well. So we would love to have you here on the channel. And that will do it for today's video. And I will see you in the next one.